Bad teams find ways to lose games, and that's the Jets. They're just a bad team. They have some good players, but they don't play well together, and they're poorly coached. And a lot of it falls on the GM, and we'll get to that later on in this video. But nothing's going to change this year. Nothing's going to change next year, whether you have Rodgers or you don't have Rodgers. And you can maybe see the light at the end of the tunnel if in 2026 if the Jets do this the right way. But that means for us Jet fans, we're going to be going on close to 16 seasons. 16 seasons without a playoff berth. And you go to bed last night, you put your head on your pillow, and you think you're not even mad anymore because you expect them to let you down. They expect you to let you down. But the Colts really tried handing them this game. Okay, and the Jets make you stick around. You start off the game with 5 drives without a first down. You're down, I think it was 13-0 right before the half. The Jets get the ball, 2 minutes left to go, bing, 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 right down the field, and they score a touchdown with Breece Hall. And you think, all right, well, now I got to watch. Now I have to watch because you're making me stick around. I could have had a nice weekend. I could have had a nice day with my family and with my kids, but no, I'm going to sit here and watch this garbage football team because you made me stick around. Like I said, the Colts tried handing them the game. You had a kicker interference. You had a Richardson sack fumble, and the Jets just couldn't capitalize on any of it. Again, 5 drives without a first down. Put this into context, okay? With Aaron Rodgers in Green Bay, he played there for a total of 241 games. There was only one time in his career in Green Bay where he had 4 drives in a row without a first down. With the Jets in 11 games, it's happened 3 times where he's had a point in the game where they've gone 3 and out more than 4 times, with yesterday being one of them. It's terrible. And the offense burns a timeout to prevent another delay of game. They burn a timeout on a dumb 4th and 2 where they're just trying to draw the Colts off sides. Like, either just snap the ball or take the 5-yard delay of game penalty. You actually had a decent kicker who made a 58-yard field goal previously. You have a high chance of making that field goal. Just take the 5-yard penalty. Don't burn the timeout. Or at that point, we're be honest, we're 2-7, we're 3-7. Snap the ball. Try and get the first down. Give the ball to Braylon Allen or something. Aaron Rodgers is he's not only physically slow, but he's mentally slow at this point. He's taking way too much time to see the field, and he's making too many adjustments at the line. I feel like the offense is they're not cohesive. It's just a collection of plays. There is no scheme, and it's just janky. There's no flow to it. There's no complementary. There's no run pass. There's nothing. It's just Aaron Rodgers calling whatever he wants at the line and then changing the play. And as far as the defense goes, I don't know about you, but I was told that this was the 85 Bears. I was told that this was one of the best defensive units the Jets have ever had. But game after game, they get run on. Game after game, the secondary falls apart. Game after game, there's miscommunications on the back end. And game after game, we're told that they just need to be better. Which we're just fed the same crap at the end of the game in those press conferences, or we're just told the same stuff over and over again, where it's like we need to look at the tape and we need to get better. Enough. I mentioned in a previous video about Rodgers wanting to play in 2025 and what the Jets could do in that situation. And my basic premise was that keep Aaron Rodgers, draft a quarterback, and let a quarterback develop under him for a year. And then in 2026, hopefully you have that quarterback that you drafted and Jordan Travis, and you see who wins out. I was wrong. I was wrong on that video. You need to blow it up. You need to force Aaron Rodgers out. You need to tell him, look, we will either cut you or you can retire. You pick. Either way, you're not going to be here in 2025 because they have such a big cap hit if he plays, that it's going to hamstring them going forward. You need to sever the ties and you need to start off fresh. Load up all that dead cap in 1 year and move forward in 2026. And you could still take a quarterback. And the reason why I really say that now is because we have a good shot of having a top 5 pick. And if Cam Ward falls to you, you have to pick him. You have to pick him. You have to get him on the field. So you got to get Aaron Rodgers out of here. You got to stuff all that dead cap into 1 year. And then hopefully in 2026, you can start paying some of your guys that have actually contributed, like Garrett, like Brees. You know, Joe Douglas, for all you Joe Douglas defenders out there, he has wasted these young guys on rookie deals. Because now you're going to lose some of them when it comes time to paying them. You're supposed to build a team, and you're supposed to be able to put in your veterans while they're on their rookie deals and they're not making much. And it's been wasted. He's the worst GM by winning percentage in the history of the team. And you can hang your hat out on the 2022 draft, but let's be honest. Garrett, Sauce, JJ, and Brees were at the top of everybody's boards. It wasn't like these were hard picks to make. These were easy picks to make in 2022. And the Jets were lucky enough to be in a position to make those picks. I understand you traded up for JJ, but I don't see anything that an average GM would have been able to do. And outside of the 2022 draft, there's not much to hang your hat on. Maybe Tippmann, but that's it. And don't give me AVT. He's constantly hurt. Joe Douglas single-handedly ruined this defense by not bringing back some of those rough run stuffers that we had last year. And you thought you could plug holes with Javon Kinlaw and Leaky Fotu, but Leaky Fotu isn't even playing. He's on the IR constantly. And he messed up the safeties. You're relying on Chuck Clark and an undrafted free agent in Tony Adams. And you wonder why there's miscommunications on the back end? This team was better with Jordan Whitehead back there. And you let him go. Not that Jordan Whitehead is fantastic, but you didn't see these blown coverages constantly. And okay, you pick up Jalen Mills, but no one wanted Jalen Mills. Okay? And I think he knows he's gone. We saw some reports already that he's already looking for property in Baltimore. It looks like he's already got a job lined up in Baltimore, which is fine. You know what, Joe Douglas, good luck on your future endeavors, but goodbye. Goodbye. And for all the people that say Woody needs to sell the team, he's not selling the team. Owners only sell when there's no succession plan. There's no reason for Woody Johnson to sell the team. You just have to finally hope that somewhere in his tenure, he's going to pick the right GM. Because the GM sets that culture and picks the coach. Goodbye, Joe Douglas. Don't let the door hit you on the way out. And get rid of Aaron Rodgers. Get rid of him.